And just like that, we should be live. Hello, everyone. I know normally we have a starting stream for 10 minutes, but I'm ready to go live. I already played my first match, so hopefully it's not laggy. I already did all of that, so hopefully we can start. Alright, so the title of the stream, there's a new meta this season, obviously. Cars, every car has a turbo boost. The fists, the deagle being a really good weapon. This is in a season of aggression. The meta is to be aggressive. And I'm going to prove that here today. We're going to be unreasonably aggressive this entire stream. Is to be aggressive. I'm going to prove that here. The plan is we're going to land some populated spot. And just be as aggressive as possible. I'll share what I do for my strategy of aggression. It just involves the fist, a shotgun, and a deagle. Or the fist, the exploding crossbow, a shotgun, and a deagle. It's been my go-to strategy. We're trying my best to be aggressive. It's still gonna be a little laggy, so bear with me. Because I'm streaming. It will get better as we go through the stream. After this game, I'm gonna go through a breakfast. No, none of you asked for that, but I'm bored, so why not, right? Where should I land? Where's an aggressive spot to land? Well, I didn't land an aggressive spot, but there are actually people landing here, so maybe I can demonstrate it. So whenever I think of aggression, I think of being the first person with a weapon and just attacking before they even get the chance to get a weapon. Boogie bombs also. I don't know when these were added because I'm like 90% sure they were not always in the game or like in this season. Like I think they got added into an update. I'm not sure though. They're good. I definitely recommend using them. Boogie bombs combined with shockwaves are just entertainment. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Hop in this car. Get the cow catcher. Machine gun. Am I missing anything? My bulletproof ties at. No? Okay, that's fine. We have enough. Cars are very, if you want to be aggressive, I recommend using a car, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay, see, we died there because we didn't have a shotgun, and also because we suck at the game, and because our game lagged. So we're not gonna worry about that. As you all see though, Boogie Bomb meta. God, it's like it would work if I wasn't bad and if I wasn't laggy. I promise. It's like trying to convince someone of something and then not being able to do it. I'm gonna enlarge this. I'm going to share with you what I'm eating for breakfast because why not? So we got Y'all, I know y'all didn't ask, but I'm cutting now. Trying to cut down weight. I'm gonna cut for 1 month, get rid of excess fat, body fat, and then once I'm done with this, I'm only cutting for 1 month. I'm gonna try and get it down like 10, 15 pounds of just body fat, be lean again, and then bulk up for another year to try and get to like 190 to 200. Anyways, goal is to stay at 2,000 calories or under, like 150 grams of protein. Got 2 things of protein yogurt, 50 grams of protein altogether. Got 2 whole bananas, 58 grams of carbs. Then we got some M&Ms in there, 20 grams of carbs. Altogether, I believe this is 700 calories. Then over here, we have a little protein shake. CBum's protein. 1 cup of milk. So like 30 grams, 32 grams of protein altogether with the milk included. And like 15 something carbs. Altogether, this is 900 something calories. I can actually read it all off. I have it all on a little tracker. The exact macros. Also, I know none of you are concerned about this. I have no one else to talk to about stuff. I'll start loading into a match while I read off the macros. My plan is to only eat 2 meals a day, with snacks in between, like peanut butter jelly maybe, and then to use caffeine. This caffeine keeps hunger low. So let's see. 2 bananas was 216 calories. 2 containers of strawberry protein yogurt is 340 calories. 1 cup of milk, 140, and then 1 scoop of Altogether, it's 111 grams of carbs, 88 grams of protein, 26 grams of fat, and it is 986 calories. So I'm already at almost half of my calories for the day. I'm a little over half, or I'm like right at the half mark. Because I'm trying to keep it at 2,000 calories a day. So my next 2 meals have to be at like 500 calories. I just like to get in a lot of food. Breakfast. Because that's when I feel the hungriest. Alright, a lot of people landing here, which is good. Remember. Okay, I can't do it if I'm gonna be lagging like this. Okay. It's okay. It takes a few tries.
Then you got to do this on your team.
Willing to pay what it costs to go after you, but you're gonna have to hurt a little. And most people don't like being uncomfortable. don't want to be on. Please do not pursue success.
You want abs like this in your 30s? Then you gotta do.
How in the
So I got tagged in this photo with the original creator put a sound in their video that continues on into your stitch and you can't get rid of it. And I didn't want to yell over lo-fi for 55 seconds. So this photo says I wasn't blessed with special strong talents. All my power came from hard work squad. And for the majority of these people, that is correct. You know, I had to begin assassination classes and torture training at 3 years old. General practice for almost a decade. I drove the long ass about 2-step breathing. Even that drugs and if he was in 2 weeks or is it from some samurai clan as far as we just live on a waves. Orphans battles aren't physical, but emotional. On this list. Be on this list. 10-kilometer run, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats is not. He's the same, which is stronger than ever. Get stronger after fight. And he was born with anti strongest. So I got that. The original creator put a sound in their continues on into your stitch and you can't rid of it. Didn't want to yell lo-fi for 55 seconds. So this photo says I wasn't blessed with special strong talent. All my power.
Ready to put handed, right? On a basis? Those two. What did that?
who decided to? That serious. Like,
Well, no,
no one decided to.
nothing about
2 plus 2, mathematics. Mathematics language, and it's
Okay. You know what? Just because I want one good match that proves that I promise you, y'all just gotta be aggressive. Don't be brainlessly aggressive though. That's where I was making the mistake. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be passively aggressive. We're gonna land somewhere passive, but mid-game and in-game we're gonna be aggressive. I think that is where that's where the confusion kind of hits. Aggressive does not mean hot dropping everywhere. Aggressive is like mid-game, you go in confidently and you know what you're doing. And know where everyone else lands. Like someone just landed on that mountain over there. What I'm gonna do is go down here. Grab this chest. Grab this chest right here. Grab that shotgun. There's no more vault. Okay. See, like that is just... It's just dumb. What happened to me was dumb. What I did was dumb.
One woman was here around the sun. Or she that's what possible. Not to do. Not allowed to be. I just turned around.
Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. Alright. Just a little bit. For no reason. Because of how badly I've done the past 2 games. I've done awfully. Also, after this match, I'm going to take a break to take my dog outside. I can't be stressing like this. I'm gonna go to my original game plan. Okay. Y'all are gonna see I can do what I preach is what I'm trying to say. I can't. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this game. Even in no build, like it's insane. Alright, so what I normally like to do is I count 1, 2, 3 people landing right here. I like to land directly into the vault. Because it's 2 guaranteed chests. Get rid of the first person we find. We got lucky enough to find him without a weapon. There is at least 2 to 1 other person here. We don't know the full extent of that. First thing we want to do, get some heals in. Nitro is also not a bad idea. Yeah, they kind of nerfed my drop spot. Kind of makes me sad. And I boogied myself. See, this is why I'm not a content creator anymore. Oh my goodness. Here's what we're gonna do. Shockwave up. I'm just trying to explain everything I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Shockwave up to see if I can see any people outside roaming the perimeters. No? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run over to Lavish Lair. There's a person right here. Shockwave up. We now know where he is. We have high ground on him, so the best course of action is just stay up here. High ground normally always wins. We now have found a second person. Same thing, they're on low ground. We don't have the best loot, but we have high ground, so if we just stay on high ground, we'll be fine. There we go. You just have to have reasoning. Most of the time, reasoning will win most fights. At least in no build. Like, especially in no build, you have to know what fights you should take and what fights you should not take. Okay, I'm mainly coming here to try and get better loot. I got too good of loot right now. These can be better loot. There's also another reason I'm doing this. It brings out people out. I know they're right here. Boom. Can't be afraid. That's one thing I've noticed that I have the most problem with is I'm afraid to rush people sometimes. My first thought is, oh, they're better than me and I get killed. That's how you end up getting killed. Playing too passively, you're gonna get killed. So it's better to just play not too aggressively, but play aggressively smart. That makes sense. It's better to rush someone when they don't expect you to rush than to hide and have them rush you whenever they're ready. And you guys are on even playing fields. Better to catch someone off guard and have a better chance of killing them than fighting them on even playing fields. Because then, if they are better than you, there's a good chance they'll just kill you, like this guy right here. I'm missing all my shots there. Here's what we're gonna do. Give myself an advantage here. Advantage I gave myself there was using my little heal to give myself the jump boost. Just always try to give yourself the little advantages, because those little advantages do work, honestly, a lot of the times. Like, I could hit my bike over to this fight, but just in case it's a fight I want to get out of without taking any damage, I'm going to hop in a car, which is covered. So that may sound like common sense, but it's actually not. Like this, right here. Where are you? In this instance. Gotta play smart. In this instance, I don't like the AR I've been using, so I'm gonna change the AR. Of course, I'm gonna change my weapon to a better weapon. There are just some weapons you're good with, some weapons you're bad with. Instead of trying to get good with the weapons you're bad with, get better with the weapons you're good with. I mean, like, I can use any weapon, but I'm just better with some weapons. And now, for the sake of being more quiet, I would like to hop on a bike. That's mainly just preference, though. I just like the bike. I think it's cool. The bikes are fun to ride on, low-key. In that instance, I just got outplayed. I should have just simply stayed in the car. That's my fault. I stopped using reasoning. But in some instances, it is just better to stay in the car. And with that being said, I'll be right back because I have to take my dog out. We are back with my dog outside. She went both pee and poop. Gosh.
Listen to yourself. Any baby mama say, by yourself is single mother. Listen to your sister. Don't let any mama deceive you to believe that being a single mother is more convenient than being a wife. You hear me? When I was pregnant with my whole pregnancy by myself, nobody gonna be to know child, no gender. My water broke. I got to the hospital, from the hospital, and I can go. Yeah, but I slept with him. So what kind of woman did that make me? I'm way too smart. I'm too.
Mother's husband, father, and when I started to like my biological father, he started to beat me a little bit. I ran away at 12. I went to my biological father, and he didn't want me. And I prayed that day. I asked God to not let me make a baby. I couldn't, father, and I'm 78 years old. God has not let me make a baby, so I don't guess I can be a father. I was able to father, and I was able to step down.
Jerry, that's why you're such a mother. Certainly the five of us.
Alright, here's what's gonna go. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna pave the way to success. Alright. I don't know why I said alright.
Gosh.
I'm gonna go restore to reels. Also, I'm probably gonna only be live for like 40 to 50 more minutes. Like an hour and 20 minutes. That's how long the live stream. I plan on having. Boom. Boom. I like to always try and get a shotgun first. Depending on where I land, I like to always try to get a shotgun first. I say that because if you land somewhere close quarters, it's very hard to kill someone without a shotgun. Oh dang, we almost have our ideal loadout for being aggressive. If I can just get my loadout, I can show y'all. Budget, dude. I like this new biome the best out of any biome. Just like all the new stuff seems to be over here. That's the reason why I'm coming over. Oh, fuck me. Hold on, wait. I have someone to deal with. Oh yeah. Okay. Just gonna deagle you to death because my aim with an AR is officially the worst aim ever. Goodness. Now I'm going to do the smart thing and try my best to get out of here. Some fights I just know I'm not gonna win, and if I stay for this fight, I'm not gonna win. At least without repositioning. Also, here's the reason why I like bites in this domain so much. It's like, it's so hilly, it's so mountainy. There's just the fact that you can just like jump everywhere. Helps you out a lot. I don't like the fact that you can't reverse though. Bam! Bicycle, no! Hold on. So get in. Yes. Okay. We good. Alright. Do this. See, aggressive doesn't mean taking fights. You can't win, though. A lot of people get that mixed up. That's just being overly aggressive. Being dumb. Don't be dumb is what I'm trying to say. I mean, you're never dumb, but you are sometimes don't do the smartest things. I know there's a fight going on down here, and I could just rush into this POI aimlessly. This fight, I'm not gonna win. So here's what we're gonna do. Please, please, just drive, drive, drive. Go, 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 go. Like I just said, sometimes you just gotta run away. And in this one instance, I'm choosing to run. I'm gonna get some more HP through the cactuses around here. Try my best to avoid people while getting these cactuses. And just hope for a better, a second chance to be better. But my next fight. I just don't want to die already. I don't want to die as the match is starting to look kind of promising. Like as I'm starting to get good loot. I don't want that to happen. Here's another cacti. Yeah, we're just gonna drive around the desert. Getting these cactuses to heal up. I don't really feel comfortable going for literally anything else. Because at this rate, everything else is coated with danger. Just back like that, we're back up. Let's go! The last thing I want to do is run into this medallion user. Please, just go. Just drive. There we go. Okay, we got some speed, baby. There we go. See, the nitro plus bike on a road equals just insane top levels of speed. Get me out of there. Like, yes, the bikes are good for off-roading, but on-road they're just so fast. Okay, that's not a fight I can win, so you know, you can have the vault. I don't care. Just get out of here. Just skedaddle. Ah, goodness, man. I just wanted the vault. You know what? It's alright. We got another part of our plan. We got the crossbow now. I'm very good at running away, as y'all can see. Get into a fight, run away. Not that bad of a strategy if you think about it. My HP is never consistent, though. As y'all can see, boogie bombs are meta for cars. I don't think I would have won if I didn't have that boogie bomb. I'm simply going to destroy this car because I don't like the boss car to the thought of people having the boss car. Sorry, car, but get out. We're gonna go looking for more healers. Say, I don't really have a way to counter a car. Remember, guys, smart fights. The whole meta this season is taking on smart fights. Being aggressive isn't taking on every fight that you see, even whenever you have like a very low chance of winning. Being aggressive is being smart while you rush someone relentlessly with what you have, and you take fights that you know you can win. Which is the reason why I only have 2 kills, but I'm still alive in the top 20. Quite literally is the whole purpose. I mean, this is older. After last season. Oh, fuck me. Yep. See, that's the reason why I didn't want to fight him to begin with. That's all he had, the fucking explosive. I knew I was gonna die. I had such a good loadout. Oh well. Try and try again.
honestly much about her or Hero America. We spend all chapters. She wanted to explore more. He probably should have spent a bit more time getting that out. It is Star only exists to delay the fight with Sugar, which is sad considering the relative in power that her character. Get your ass in the show niggas. Man, let's go with it. Shit. Tell black any bitch that talk. Shit, you sister. Shit, your head. Ready to explain this? Sorcerer, aka Martin, no? You know. And you're getting new things for every chapter. She was the strongest curse during the Golden Age of Jujutsu. 15 fingers. Use an unnamed flamethrower able to outdo Jujutsu of Jogo in time. It is fire. Only first technique so good. Almost instantaneously, and from the brink of death. Shonen techniques are dismantled. And it's usually used against inanimate objects, while cleave is used against animate objects. Fight is made with a 2 radius, and anything within 200 destroyed almost instantly. Punishing it up.
Do you view democracy as an American value? Very important to the fabric of this country.
Democracy in the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, okay. So, are you
Hold on. Where's the word?
think the word democracy is in
Word democracy in any of the founding
Oh.
fathers?
a lot of extremely elitist viewpoints around?
Hold on. Said the word.
Yes.
Where is democracy in the Federalist Papers, Constitution, the
I
Declaration?
think it's good that this country paper
Yeah. So it
explicitly
is
believes that.
negative problems. Is democracy a fundamental value? I say no.
You
Yeah. Hey,
anti-democracy.
No.
Okay, enough with that garbage in my brain hole. Kids, if you're ever worried about having brain fog, don't scroll through YouTube. That is what does. Where are we landing? I'm not doing a very good job. I think I'm doing a good job of showing people that aren't that good at the game how to play passively smart. Because all I have in this game is like decent aim. Like not even good aim, it's just decent. I know he's on the bridge. I know he's... He's down there. So my best bet is to just get whoever is in this house and then go right back onto the roof before he actually rushes me. He landed first. He knows I'm here. He's in there. Gonna have more shield than me. He's gonna come out of that building. I have one chance to beat him. Okay, yep. Don't. This game gets me every time, dude.
An hilarious prank.
Have you ever watched? Honestly,
Of course.
okay. Do you think that woman is disgusting and like degenerate in that video when you watch it?
Yeah.
So why do you watch it?
Yeah, you're
Well,
sinning.
I mean,
So at least you can
in
be
some
honest.
regard,
At
hang
least you
on,
can
stop. Let me answer the question.
say it in that video when you watch it.
Yeah.
So why do you watch it?
Yeah, you're
Well,
sinning.
I mean,
So at least you can
in
be
some
honest.
regard,
At
hang
least
on,
you can say.
stop. Let me answer the question. Right?
I'm not above myself, the person who owns sin. The point of Christianity is not perfection, not to say that you're a perfect person. It's to always be towards the innocence. For you to say that there's no identification distinction between, because say you have watched, it's true, but you are a star who advocates for it right this second. So your argument is so absurd. It's like saying a person who was a cocaine addict can't tell people it's bad to do cocaine. How absurd that is?
Have you ever watched, honestly?
Of course.
Okay. Do you think that woman is disgusting, like, degenerate in that video when you watch it?
Yeah.
So why do you watch it?
Yeah, you're
Well,
sinning.
I mean,
So at least you can
in
be
some
honest.
regard,
At
hang
least
on,
you can
stop,
say.
stop. Let me question. Right? I'm not above myself, the person.
Why do you watch it?
Yeah, you're
Well,
sinning.
I mean,
So at least you can
in
be
some
honest.
regard,
At
hang
least
on,
you can say.
stop. Let me answer the question. Right? I'm not above.
So 25.
How in the world ever repeat which the patriarchy have imposed upon us without appealing to another patriarchy to do so?
I don't think that I necessarily have the answer to that question.
Because nobody has the answer to that question, because you necessarily will always create a new patriarchy no matter what. You have to appeal. You're trying to dismantle in order to dismantle the thing. That's why it's cyclical. You never really.
So you're saying that men are systematically superior to women?
The domain of force application, yes, superior to every single way almost when it comes to force application.
Like strength.
Force application, machinery, guns, any of these things are really superior because they are stronger and have larger skeletons. How in the
Alright. I'm done having brain rot. I'm done being bad at the game, okay? I need to cope. I need copiism. I need to sit my caffeine. I need to sit my little tushy down. I need to analyze where all these players are. 1, 2. Okay, there's a total of only 2 people landing here. If I don't come out alive, I'm ending the stream. I'm not saying I have to win the game. I just want... You know what? For this sake, we are just going to be brain deadlessly aggressive. Because that is what I'm saying works. Like this guy. Doesn't even have a gun yet. That's my weapon. We're just going to do what the title says without elaborating on it. We're going to be smart while doing it, but we're just going to push everyone. Because that is what playing aggressive is. I have been playing passive, which is why I've been dying. Which kind of proves the point as to aggression is the meta this season. Because I've been doing the opposite and I've been dying. So let me find where these people are. Let me heal up real quick. Alright. Doesn't mean you can't strategically give yourself the advantages though. I don't know, say doing something like giving yourself the high ground. And before you push them, finding out where they are. Oh, I hate this so much. I hate not knowing where people are. It's like the most annoying thing ever. More boogie bombs, yay! See, this was my problem with playing too aggressively. Never know where anyone is. Everyone likes to run away, so here's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go loot some more, try and get some better weapons, try and get some better loot. Then we're gonna go play aggressively at other locations. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show people. You're a certified boogeyman. Ow. See, I'm just not a smart player, but that's okay. You're gonna be my friend. Hold 6 boogie. Dang. Fuck. I ain't gonna lie, I low-key don't have the worst loot ever right now. I could try and find a better shotgun, but you know. I'm not gonna play aggressively when I know exactly where he is. There we go. Close this bitch ass. Alright. Say less. Here's what we're gonna do. Boom. 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 There we go. Found a person. I think that worked. Does that count as playing fucking aggressively? Gosh darn, dude. Okay. The meta is boogie bombs, I suppose. We're playing aggressively, that means we're just getting in people's face. So, we're not carrying any sort of AR. Actually. There. That's our setup. Our AR is our SMG. From boogie bomb to shotgun to SMG. Primary is fucking this. Oh, here we go. Alright, say less. Yeah. Boom, and I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even really want to do that to him. I just felt bad. Okay, next fight. Let's go. Go find where this fight's taking place at. Where is the fighting commencing? No? Come on! There, oh, there we are. Alright. First off, just gonna see if we can eliminate him from the far. We ain't gotta waste nothing on him. Gonna say he's pretty far from me. But he's not, he was in the perfect range for the SMG spam. And I have a good SMG too, so there's no point in wasting any of my items. Like, I have a lot of good, like, rushy items. So I don't want to waste them. I think always having one nitro on deck and always having one at least more than a few boogie bombs on deck. essential for this meta. Now cars are kind of my weakness, so actually gonna get some height. Any cars that try to stop or go by me, I think I'm just gonna try and avoid altogether. Because low-key, this meta that I'm trying to do, or this strat that I'm trying to do. No one else here? No, there's not. Oh, no, but there is. Boom! That right there. That right there is the exact reason why you should have a robot. Okay? Because whenever you're in a big area like this and he reveals a location to you, you can just rush him without them expecting you. This meta right here that I'm doing. This is the meta, for me at least. Have a robot that reveals the location of people and of chests, so that way you can loot up effectively and know where someone is at your location at all times effectively. Always have some form of nitro. Like, always carry the max amount of at least 4. Have some form of... You don't need a boogie bomb per se, but like an SMG and a shotgun, plus the fists, is a must. If not an SMG, like a boom bow or the crossbow or something like that. The nitro so you can get really up close and personal really fast though. And look how much distance I close with nitro. Like if they're mid range, I'm getting up in their face really fast, especially if they don't even notice me. And it's honestly, it's never a bad idea to go for the cars. I'm not saying like don't go for the cars. I'm saying with this strategy though, it's kind of hard to have a car. You can't really combat the cars unless you have boogie bombs, or which is why I'm mainly carrying the boogie bombs. I carry the boogie bombs because I'm not that good, so and it gives me a slight advantage against people that are better than me if I boogie bomb them and then get the first shot, like a good first aim down sight shot on them that hits for heavy damage. But you also should just carry them if you're good at the game, just so you can get people out of the car. Oh. I'm just going places where I think people might be at. What we're gonna do? Where'd he go? See. So now in a situation like this where I have no idea where I was getting shot at from a second ago, or that was my AI. Two options. Also, that shotgun shot was kind of bum. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was kind of bull. How do you aim down sights and hit someone for a 36? I always hit a whole boogie bomb on him. It did give me a slight advantage though. I think it sent him into a panic. Boogie bombs are good, especially if you're not like the best player. Mainly for the fact that you can get the first shot in and it gives you a great advantage, but because it gives you that like 10 seconds of just like, or like 5 to 6 seconds to just like kind of calm your nerves and line up a shot. Not to mention, once you have that first initial like damage on someone, honestly, it's kind of wraps, I'm not gonna lie. I'll see what we're going for is aggression, so. Oh. See, sometimes it's just better to know when to run. Like right now, my best bet is just to get the hell out of here. Sometimes you just gotta know when you're outdone. I wasn't able to get the simple advantage off of having a boogie bomb or getting the first shot in. If I can't meet any of those two factors, I'm not going to stay in a fight. If I can either get the first shot in or get a boogie bomb in, I just have to meet that factor of getting that first shot in order for me to want to stay in a fight. If someone gets the first shot in on me, I kind of know I'm... How do I say this? Done for. Like right now, I know if I get spotted before I get some HP, I'm done for. The exact reason why I'm trying to get some HP out here. I'm begging you, Epic Games, just give me something to work with here. Thank you. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. They gave me a way to get to net circle, I guess. I'll take it. I gotta let him pass. I can't even take a single bullet. Okay, I'm gonna take this because literally any HP at this point is gonna help me. Doesn't matter how little HP I can get. I get my hands on it. Oh, like that? That's legendary. Yes. Now if I can just get to this trash can over here so I can think for a second. Alright. 3 other people remain in this game. I've done a good job so far playing aggressively. Now it's at this point, do I want to continue to try and play aggressively? No, I'm switching my strategy to passive aggressive. You just gotta know when other people have you beat. And I'm probably outperformed by all 3 of these guys, so I gotta play just a whole lot smarter than them. So first off, starting off, I'm gonna focus on getting the circle. Using this here motorcycle. I'm not gonna stress out too much about anything else besides that as of right now. Oh, I'm actually gonna stress out about having that in my inventory. We're not outgunned, I know that much. We're just outperformed. I see someone like this guy. Someone like him, we don't really necessarily have to, we don't have to outperform people like that. Because we can I'm like 90% sure with the addition of boogie bombs, I can pretty much outskill almost anyone. So I only have 2 more Boogie Bombs left, so I have to be careful about what I do when I do it. And I only have so much HP left too. Like that, I fucked up. Now we're just gonna rotate away from him. Now that I'm without my Boogie Bombs. Now I think our best bet is just to have some. As much HP as we can. And just to pray for the best here. Okay, best bet is to get the hell out of this fucking fight. I'm outgunned and outmatched now. At least while they're in cars, because without Boogie Bombs I'm kind of fucked. Gosh. Right, best spot is to be right here. This is peak. Like. Yo, leave my AI alone. Sorry, honey. What the fuck? Oh, damn. So I just straight up got annihilated. Okay. That's wonderful. I almost took him out too. You know what? I'm proud of that. Because I just proved that a mid player can get 8 kills in top 10. With the right strategy. So, if I can do it, any of y'all can do it. Probably should have used my shotgun there, I'm not gonna lie.
Curious.
They're non-existent. They can't actually exist because of this force application.
You know, a theoretical.
They can't even theoretically force application. So as long as there's society, they're always going to have a monopoly on force application. Because that's true, I don't think a matriarchy is actually logically possible unless you're in some, like foresighted situation. No, you had 10,000. I think that might be possible, but even then, not sure. Not really sure. Logically possible inside of general societies to have a system.
Like, in order for a society to operate on a functional basis, you would strong force operation to be
Yeah, you have to have
there.
force applicators in order to enforce the law of the land. So, in other words, if there's a criminal and him punished, there has to be big, burly, strong guys who take his ass to court, throw him in prison, and guard him at night.
What are your thoughts on a matriarchy? I'm just curious.
They're non-existent. They can't actually.
What's going on over here? Bro, it's so funny. These girls will complain, oh, it's 11 p.m. You party? You don't party. Never been out till 2, 3, 4 a.m. drinking, dancing.
When I go out, I don't get grilled by misogynistic men all the time. And I'm motivated to go out because it's fun.
You guys
for me.
won't-
Can we try to find a common ground instead of trying to always be right?
When are we ever going to talk about men and women getting along today? Like, why is it men versus
That's the
women?
whole point of the conversation, though. And I'm going to answer your question. Chill out. Okay? The whole time we've actually been talking about ways in which it's subtle, but you don't see it because you don't understand it. But that's really what we've been talking about. The entire point of this is to show you there's a huge contrast in trying to find common ground through argumentation, logic, hoping that we can find some common ground. Doesn't matter.
I
Nothing
don't see
unrespectful.
that.
Misogyny. Hang on.
What's going on? I think that all feminist arguments about oppression are dead on arrival. In fact, men have been more oppressed than women. Here's precisely how. So all of women's collective arguments fall flat in the face of just one sole male grievance, and that's forced military conscription.
I'm a little bit baffled. I'm not gonna lie.
All men in the U.S. are subject to the selective service.
draft.
Well, isn't that a big fat bummer?
It's interesting that you can be so flippant about something as serious as this.
I mean, when was the last draft?
Vietnam.
And
So
how long ago was that?
I can give you a more recent conflict. Look at the Ukraine war, for example. So every single woman in the country, if they wanted to, could leave Ukraine. Actually, not Ukrainian here. So all men between the ages of, I believe, 18 to 60 or 65, I forget the exact number, most men were drafted into the war effort. No men in the country. All women could leave. That's an example of modern conflict.
Okay, see, that's an example of what not to do. Don't get distracted by
I
YouTube.
think that all feminist arguments about oppression are dead on arrival. Country, if they wanted to, they could leave Ukraine. Actually, not Ukrainian here. So all men between the ages of, I believe, 18 to 60 or 65, I forget the exact number. Most men were drafted into the war effort. No men, country, all women. That's an example of a modern conflict where there was a draft. So forced military conscription, still a thing. I think that all feminist arguments about oppression are dead on arrival. Who are the primary victims of war? Men or women?
I don't think that it should be on the basis of gender, but statistically, I think men die.
Okay, so they would be the primary victim.
I think victim has a certain agenda that underlies it, but
Let's say you're killed. Are you a victim?
sure.
Do men die in war?
I think that this idea that men are victims of war is kind of funny, considering that
Okay.
it's funny to me because, in my opinion, I don't think that it's just one sex.
Well, he's not saying that, like, it's just one sex that's victims. Like, they can all be victims. Victim.
Do you think it's like kind of a sexist Christian worldview for to not be allowed to be clergy?
I don't understand why a woman.
Just busy sitting over. Terrifically. I'm gonna wash it down with a beer too.
Okay, all I'm saying is the devil is trying to keep you enslaved, right? So the more things that you're doing in your life, they're going to keep you in a low vibrational, whether it's eating sugar, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes. Those types of things are going to keep you in a low vibration, and you're not going to be able to get closer to God.
Should we be at 96.8 hertz for our
But
vibration?
I'm not trying to sound like a new age hippie at all. Just
You
saying
sure
that.
sound like one. I get to say I was never a prostitute. Now I'm above criticism. But you're telling me that because they have stopped being prostitutes, now they're above me criticizing their theology. That's absurd.
I just think the way that you approach that.
Women cannot be clergy.
There was one woman who was here.
Hang on, let me finish.
I'd
Inside
like
of a
to have a word.
patriarchal. Okay, you tell me when I'm allowed to respond.
What is wrong with a woman deciding that what she was wrong and she wants to change her?
Nothing's wrong with that.
Then why are you still mocking them?
Imagine to my chagrin if you have women who will take Christianity and f it all up and twist it all up and mess it all up in order to appeal to other women and give them incorrect theology and then preach that incorrect theology. And so we end up tangling in a theological debate where they say all sorts of crazy shit, like this, for instance. Yes, it's okay if you play with tarot cards and you're a Christian. Or, alternatively, yes, it's okay to be a magic user and a Christian. Or, alternatively, yes, you were a prostitute, but that's very similar to people smoking cigarettes. You can imagine my chagrin hearing that from these women, because it seems like they're trying to placate other women into bringing them a false faith, which I think is almost as bad as the degeneracy itself.
What is wrong with women deciding that?
Hiya! Okay. Focus. Focus time. Focus, focus, focus time. Focus. Focus time. I'm focused. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I need a weapon. Pistol's gonna have to do. How'd y'all approach this? That's how I would approach it, by out aiming them. When someone's firing at you with an AR and all you have is pistol, if you're in a scenario like that, let them get closer to you. At least in Fortnite. I don't know about other games. How like the aiming words or how like pistols are just they're automatically the worst of the weapons. The reason why I kinda like Fortnite is because with stuff like pistols and outgunning someone. Like a pistol, like you just saw, the further you get away, the less damage it does. Let's see what happens when we get really, really close to someone. Okay, first off, I'm down there, bud. Watch this, for example. If you have enough of a trigger finger and you get close and personal to someone, a pistol can be as good as an SMG. Can't be better than an SMG, but it can be as good as one. Depends on how up close and personal you really want to get to someone. Hence, when you're in that sort of situation, just let them get closer to you before you start fighting them. I promise you, it'll help so much more. Like that. See, I just took a really bad fight, I'm not gonna lie. I used an SMG versus an AR in a mid-range fight. Most ARs are made for long to mid-range. SMGs are made for close range, like medium to close range, mainly close range though. I fucked up.
Like me to tell you to find out about Muhammad. Blame me. Quran. Do not say the Quran. Do not use any sort of religious as justification. It doesn't lie. Why are you so biased against text? Because people wrote it. I do not have a right to reject the Quran because of religious text. That's bigoted close-mindedness. I'm not saying that I reject it. Well, it's claiming to give accurate representation of what Muhammad taught. And when I study the evidence, manuscript evidence for the Quran, it's crystal clear that that's a very reliable document. Quran. How much evidence is right versus that it's wrong? Quran is not wrong. Quran is a reliable document preserved over the past 1,500 years meticulously. Now, read the Quran. Does that evidence point to Muhammad being reliable or does it not? And do the same with Jesus.
This man was conceived by rape. Listen to his story.
I'm actually racist. I'm doing. I'm actually a rape child. My daddy raped my mom. That's how I came into the world. Then went to jail and everything happened. My mama wanted to abort me, but my grandma, who was God, she believed different, and she told my mom not to abort me. She did have me. She left me in the hospital. She got me. She took care of me, and I went through a lot of hell. And in my life, it was really hard for me to find purpose. But I tell you, now I found Jesus.
So if you were to intentionally gender a trans woman, that could put her at risk of murder.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
I think that really does show that you're privileged in the situation.
Yes, you said these are the pronouns I need to use. I said, what if I don't use? That's an act of violence.
Yeah, I would consider that an act of violence against you.
An act of violence against you is a crime.
I would consider you being disrespecting me as a person. And that's not okay, and that's not even ethical. And I don't know how you can do something that's considered unethical.
I don't know how you can not allow me to speak and ask questions based on your own premises. So that's an act of violence. That's a crime. Okay.
I didn't say that was a crime.
So it is an act of violence against that person. That is, in fact, a crime. So here's my question. Since we've now decided we don't know the number of genders, it's a spectrum. It exists. There is no set number. You asserted the premise that we are required to use the pronouns that are preferred by the individual. I never know how many pronouns there are. And to not use a proper pronoun is an act of violence against them. That's my pronouns before you sat down.
So if you were to intentionally
Am I gonna inherit that beautiful green watch?
We're gonna see if Skylar can. So on any exit.
All right. Fuck, man. Fortnite got me tired. I don't know why. Got me stressing. I kind of got to start getting ready for work soon too. So you know what? We'll call it 2 more games. 2 more games, then we're gonna call the stream. Lucky I'm getting bored. We've been live for an hour 25 minutes. I've had one successful run where playing aggressively kind of worked in my favor. Now I'm going to show you how to win in a hot drop when you're not the best player. It is very simple. Very, very simple. Early game, I would argue, is actually the easiest winning. Boom. Field bubbles are also very effective to run away, by the way. Also, I hope you all see why I attached that guy before he even landed. The only reason why I'm still alive, because I did that. I want to show y'all that genuinely the best way to win early game is not about getting the most kills. You do need to play aggressively. But it's about relocating yourself. Because you're going to get low a lot of the times. And you honestly... You don't want to very often be caught in a situation where everyone knows your location. You want to be trying to constantly relocate as much as possible, trying to constantly get as much HP as possible. Or getting loot that can help you. Someone definitely knows I'm right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and relocate. Boom. Even if you can't relocate, you can also just kill the person while you're low. And then steal their heals. No, I have a serious question. Do I have... Fuck. Hold on, I haven't won this location till I kill him. No, we both died, so technically I cleared the location. Oh, fuck, never mind, I didn't. Motherfucker came out of nowhere last second. I think that was a pretty good run, though. Just to show y'all. I'll play one more match, show you again it wasn't a fluke. That I know how to do very well in hot drops.
What's your biggest regret?
I think. Alright. So let's go to Restored Reels, because it seems to be, Actually, no, if we're going by hot drop standards, we're going Lavish Lair. Let's say you just want to get it, play the new Fortnite season. You're just landing. Let's say this is a new location. Everyone's fucking landing here. Or some shit like that. You don't want to go where everyone is landing. Always try to land off to the side, or if it has windows like this. With a new mantle. Just get in. Faster than everyone else. Of course you're gonna run into people like this. It does matter about how fast you attack and then how fast you can heal up. I'm sorry to say, but that is the main decider of if you're gonna live or survive. It's how fast you can fight someone. Because in all honesty, if you can't deal damage quickly, good chance you're not going to survive. Like that right there, that combo is a fucking perfect example of how to apply damage fast. Hit him with the boom bow, or whatever this fucking weapon is. Called a Iron Warrior boom bolt. Hit him with the boom bolt, and then... Switch to a shotgun. You just need something that can deal fast damage, is all I'm trying to say. Stuff like boogie bombs, like if you can get your hand on boogie bombs, at least this season. It's anything that can deal like the premise is anything that can deal really fast damage that can avoid you taking the least amount of damage. Because in a hot drop, you're gonna constantly have people. It's all about people trying to push you, basically, is all I'm trying to say. So that we survived a hot drop. I think, I'm not sure, honestly. You know, really had to do much to survive a hot drop. There's one other person over here. That's how we're gonna take him out. Bitch, I have to kill you. Come on, dude. Don't be a pussy. Come on. Come on, my guy. Yes, I killed him. And you know, I thought we're leaving the match because we cleared the hotspot. That was all I wanted. That was all I wanted. Boom! Told you! We cleared the hot drop. Boom, 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 boom. Like I said, boogie bombs do help. I highly recommend, especially since this season is the car season, to just always carry boogie bombs. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching the stream. I appreciate anyone that stopped by. If anyone did and just didn't say anything. And if anyone didn't stop by, I still appreciate it. If you're watching this later on, I hope to see y'all in the next stream. Goodbye, everyone.